yourself.
Hi, so I'm Isurunie. I'm a teacher, a lawyer, and a poet.
You write poetry.
I do! And I'm very excited about this.
Flowers teach me to let go. Why'd you call your book that?
Because I think of myself as a flower, if that makes sense. There's this one poem in the book which is called Flowers and Sunshine. It basically says that flowers are the ones that teach me to let go, even though I have flowers in me, like tattooed on me.
Wow, so what is your favorite flower of all time?
It's the sunflower. It has a sunflower on it here as well. It's just that the sunflowers look at the sun all the time, looking at the positivity and all of those things, you know.
How would you describe yourself as a poet?
I haven't thought about it. It's like I like to think of myself as a poet who writes to people who don't read poetry, and they suddenly stumble upon one of the things that I've written and they'll be like, oh, that's me. I like to be able to connect with people through poetry. You know what I mean?
That's nice. You're releasing your debut book. Excited! How do you feel about it?
I don't know what I feel about it. It's so exciting. It's so surreal. I've been writing poetry ever since I can remember, but I was very shy to put them out there because it's my baby and like they're my personal stuff. But then again, people saw my work on social media, and then they were like, you know what, you should get a book. I started collecting my work and it's finally here.
When is it going to be out?
It's going to be out on 24th of September.
So are you going to have like a special event for it? Can people walk in? What's the process?
I'm afraid people can't really walk in. If you're interested in coming, and you can always send me a message on @flowers teach me to let go on Instagram, and I'll be happy to send you an invite.
What is your favorite poem on this book and why?
So it's like this, like, can you pick your favorite child? You can't do that. If you are a mom and you have a bunch of children, everyone is unique on their own, right? So you can't really pick one. That being said, all moms have a favorite child. I like to think of weird questions as my favorite one. It's about self-doubt, not being kind to yourself, and being weird.
Will this book be out at bookstores, and where would it be available?
It will be primarily be available on the Jamfruit Tree. You can get it from me also. I'm trying to talk to a couple of bookshops to distribute it, but I'm in the process of doing that. But you can always message me on Flowers Teach Me to Let Go on Instagram and get the book from me.
How easy, difficult is it to be a poet in Sri Lanka and get noticed?
It's quite challenging depending on what you write, because if you write quite personal stuff, people tend to think of yourself as the person who went through this, and they do not look at the poem, but they look at the person who wrote it. So in that sense, it's quite challenging to write personal poetry and all of that, which is why I dedicated the book to you for not searching for me in my work, for you for seeing yourself in me. Don't look for me in my book. Look at yourself.
I love that. That is so profound. Is there anything that you want to say in closing?
I don't know. Get the book. It's my baby. It's my book. This is very personal to me. This is very intimate. This means so much. Like the things that I worried about before writing the book do not worry me at all now, because I wrote my heart out into the book. This is so precious to me. Get a copy for yourself. It's my baby.